What's up troopers, my name is Neon and welcome to a brand new video. And here we are introducing the series of the best meta weapons, and this is the new assault rifle class. So before we get into the video troopers, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do, and of course leave a like, thank you very much. So I want you troopers to let me know in the comment section what is your best weapons in Battlefield 2042. I want you guys to give me a list of 3 weapons or even 5 weapons. And if you can't even give me a list of that, then just give me one. I'm really interested to see what weapon types you like to use. Do you like going fast or do you like going slow? And here we are on the test range and we're going to start off with the V8X. If you troopers want to get into these type of servers, then make sure you use the code ABJZ66. If you use that code, you can find these type of lobbies. So the number 1 request weapon was the V8X D3, and it's a beast of weapon. Look how fast the rate of fire is. Okay troopers, how are we going to build the V8X? I would suggest to be going for the regular dot sight, then I'll go and use the thermal 1.25x, and that is going to be my combo when it comes to sights. Keep it close range. I wouldn't suggest to be using anything when it comes to distance because of the rate of fire on this weapon. On the barrel side, there's a couple of things you could go for. You can go for more of the recoil, but honestly, the tactical compensator is the best thing because this is the weapon accuracy you're going to be looking for. Because how fast this weapon shoots, the more consistent you can be with your bullets, the better it's going to be. I'm going to use the rat suppressor for the flanks, and then when it comes to the underbarrel, what do I use for the underbarrel? We can use the LWG grip, maybe for better aim down sight accuracy while moving. So I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to use the laser sight just for close range situations. Maybe if I'm playing Redact or Haven. My magazine type, we're going to go for the standard issue extended. This gives you 40 rounds. Then after that, I'm going to use the standard issue. And then I would say the next one needs to be the subsonic. The subsonic is going to work out really well when it comes to flanks, especially if you're going to be using a rat suppressor at the same time. And that is the first weapon, the V8X. Okay troopers, here we are with the AEK. This weapon is crazy, especially with its rate of fire, and it has a very high damage. Like, I mean a really high damage. It has a little bit of a kick, but it's not that much of a kick. It's kind of easier. Look at that, man. Look, I can do that from this range. Okay troopers, now let's go build this weapon. There's a couple sights you can go for. Maybe we can use this sight here, or maybe even go use the K8 holo. But I would say I'm going to go for the standard dot sight, and then we're going to go for the thermal. Don't really use the thermal as much for this weapon, but it's good for visibility wise. And I feel like when it comes to accuracy, the champion muzzle brake. That is definitely my go-to. Really love it when it comes to this weapon. I'll go for the laser sight, and then I'll go for the grip. The grip for more accuracy, but I feel like the laser sight is your go-to because of how fast the rate of fire is 900. Having them close range situations, even hit firing with the laser sight, you're going to win so many gunfights. And in my magazine type, I'll use the standard issue extended, and then we'll use the standard issue. And that's the AEK full setup. And here is my favorite weapon, and this is the AK5C. Look at that, it can perform really nice at them ranges. Let me get him with a pistol. See, look, it works great, man. Getting all these headshots too. Oh yeah, give me the headshots, come on. Okay, now let's go build the AK5C. Go for that dot sight. I'm going to go and use a thermal because that's a really good combo. And then what other sight do I want to go for? Maybe I want to use something longer. Honestly, I'm just going to go with the iron sight. I'm going to use the tactical compensator for the better weapon accuracy, and then we're going to also use the rat suppressor for the flanks. And then what other sight do I want to go for? Do I want to go for laser sight? Honestly, I might just go for the BCG light grip or the LWG. I think the LWG is going to be a perfect combo. Then we're going to use the shotgun underbarrel. This is really nice. You can actually one shot. Magazine type, we'll probably use the close combat extended. That gives you 44 rounds. Then we're going to use the standard issue extended, and that's going to offer you 39 rounds. And then my last one's got to be a subsonic to work out really well for the rat suppressor. And there we go, that's the full setup for the AK5C. And now we're going to go for a heavy hitting weapon, and this is the Savar. What's good about the Savar is it actually has an underbarrel, so we can go and use a nade launcher. Wow. Oh, I promise you troopers, the underbarrel is really good, I just suck. And here we are with a regular setup, so we're going to go and use the standard dot sight, and then we're going to go over the thermal. You guys know it, we're going for the same combo. The iron sight, it's a good combo. I'm going to go for the tactical on the muzzle side. We'll use the rat suppressor, but honestly, I don't really feel like I use the rat suppressor a lot on this weapon, but you might as well use it. The underbarrel, we're going to use the high explosives as our first one. Second one, we're going to use the smoke, and then the third one, we're going to use the incinerated nades. When it comes to magazine type, you can use the drum mag, but if you do, make sure you're in the assault rifle class so you can get all of the extra magazines. If you don't, then I suggest to be using the standard issue. So I'm going to go for the drum mag, then we're going to go for the standard issue, and then the last one is going to be the high powered. And there we go, that's the full setup for the Savar. And you troopers know I was going to be talking about this weapon. This is the AK-24. This is definitely my funnest one out of all of them because you can see how consistent this assault rifle is. It's more consistent out of all of them, really. Like, look at this. Considering the visual recoil and all that, it barely moves. This weapon actually is my most used weapon in the game, and I love it. So get used to the combo, troopers. You know what combo we're going for. Then I'm going to go for the iron sight, just a little bit of variety. Then we're going to use the tactical compensator with the rat suppressor. I think at this point, troopers, you guys are slowly starting seeing a rhythm with the assault rifles, and that rhythm of attachments work out really well for this weapon. We're going to use the laser sight. This is going to actually help you out with your better recoil control, and it's going to work out well when it comes to your hip firing. And then my next one is going to be the LWG grip. Magazine type is going to be the standard issue drum mag, and then we're going to use the standard issue extended for the 40 rounds, and then my last one is the high powered extended. And there we go, troopers, that is all the best weapons in Battlefield 2042 and the assault rifle class, the best meta setups you could possibly do with these weapons. And out of all the weapons, the AK-24 is my favorite in the assault rifle class. So you troopers got to let me know what your favorite is in the assault rifle class. So thank you very much for listening to me talk. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, be a part of the Pinkwick Army, and I see you on the battlefield.